America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
Welcome into America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. This is our 207th episode. My name is Joe Parisi, and I have prepared another 21 fast-paced pop culture trivia questions just for you. 3 rounds, 7 questions per round, with just 5 seconds between questions for you to try and think of the answer. Your first round today will be a television round. Then we'll jump to music for round 2, and we'll kind of bounce all over the place for round number 3 with one of our mixed rounds. I hope you enjoy the questions I've made up on this episode. Hope it reminds you of something that brings you some joy and is a nice little distraction to carry you through the rest of your day. Good luck! Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1, question number 1. A sitcom that ran from 2009 to 2018. It stars Patricia Heaton and Neil Flynn as Frankie and Mike Heck. The series follows the daily mishaps of a married woman and her semi-dysfunctional family and their attempts to survive life in general in the town of Orson, Indiana. Name the show. Question 2. On this sitcom, Brooke Shields played Susan, and Kathy Griffin played her co-worker, Vicky. Name the show. Question number 3. Leah Thompson starred as a cartoonist living in Manhattan for the 4-season run of what sitcom? Question 4. On the ABC sitcom Life Goes On, the main characters were all family members. Parents, Drew and Libby, and children, Paige, Corky, and Becca. What was the family's last name? Question 5. Edie McClurg played the neighbor, Mrs. Patty Poole, on what sitcom? Question 6. Name the actress that starred as Murphy Brown on the series Murphy Brown. And question number 7. Doug works for IPS, International Parcel Service, as a delivery driver. On what sitcom? That's going to do it for round number 1. Let's check your answers. Question number 1. A sitcom that ran from 2009 to 2018, it stars Patricia Heaton and Neil Flynn as Frankie and Mike Heck. The series follows the daily mishaps of a married woman and her semi-dysfunctional family in their attempts to survive life in general in the town of Orson, Indiana. Name the show. The Middle. I never watched that show at all until recently. My son kind of discovered it on one of the streaming sites, and we love it. Question 2. On this sitcom, Brooke Shields played Susan, and Kathy Griffin played her co-worker, Vicky. Name the show. Suddenly Susan. Question 3. Leah Thompson from Back to the Future starred as a cartoonist living in Manhattan for the 4-season run of what sitcom? Caroline in the City. Question 4. On the ABC sitcom Life Goes On, the main characters were all family members. Parents, Drew and Libby, children, Paige, Corky, and Becca. What was the family's last name? Thatcher. Question 5. Edie McClurg played the neighbor, Mrs. Patty Poole, on what sitcom? The Hogan Family. Her character joined in season 2. The Hogan family's run lasted all the way until July 1991. Question 6. Name the actress that starred as Murphy Brown on the series Murphy Brown. That's Candice Bergen. And question 7. Doug works for IPS, International Parcel Service, as a delivery driver on what sitcom? The King of Queens.
Round 2.
Round 2 today is our music round. Question number 1. Got drops, got coupes, got trucks, got jeeps. All right, and we gonna take a ride tonight. What rap artist gave us the 2002 hit with those lyrics, which was called Hey Ma? Question number 2. And if I don't make it known that I've loved you all along, just like sunny days that we ignore because we're all dumb and jaded, and I hope to God I figure out what's wrong. What band gave us the 1997 song with those lyrics, which was called 4 a.m.? Question 3. This Tupac album was released in February 1996, just 7 months before his death. It was a double CD that kicked off with the song Ambitions as a Writer. The album debuted at number 1, selling 566,000 copies in its first week. What was the name of this album? Question 4. And if you think you're getting away, I will prove you wrong. I'll take you all the way. Boy, just come along. Sophie Ellis-Bextor originally released this song in 2001, and more recently, covers of the song by Royal Otis have become very popular online and in their live performances. What is the name of this song? Question 5. Got to keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. What group gave us the 1976 disco hit Boogie Nights? Question 6. Mike Rutherford was a member of the band Genesis. While Genesis was on a break in 1985, he formed another band that would find a great deal of success, giving us songs like All I Need Is a Miracle and The Living Years. What was the name of that other band Mike Rutherford founded? And question 7, the song Puttin' on the Ritz was first released way back in 1929. In 1982, a modernized synth-pop cover of the song was released. A music video for this version was played regularly on MTV, and the song became a top 10 hit in the U.S. What artist gave us that 1982 cover of Puttin' on the Ritz? That's going to do it for the music round. Let's check your answers. Question 1. Got drops, got coupes, got trucks, got jeeps. All right, and we going to take a ride tonight. What rap artist gave us the 2002 hit song, Hey Ma? That is Cam'ron. I guess I'm saying that right. It's C-A-M apostrophe R-O-N. Cam'ron? Either way, that is your answer. Question 2, and if I don't make it known that I've loved you all along, just like sunny days that we ignore because We're all dumb and jaded, and I hope to God I figure out what's wrong. Kind of deep lyrics, right? Who gave us the 1997 song with those lyrics, which was called 4 a.m.? That is Our Lady Peace. I feel like the word jaded is one of those words that is used far more often in song lyrics than people ever use it in everyday life. Question 3. This Tupac album was released in February 1996, just 7 months before his death. It was a double CD that kicked off with the song Ambitions as a Rider. The album debuted at number 1, selling 566,000 copies in its first week. What was this album called? All Eyes on Me. Quick plug for a guy I follow online, Jeff Pearlman, a fantastic writer, does mostly sports stuff, but he just released a book called Only God Can Judge Me, The Many Lives of Tupac Shakur. And he spent years researching Tupac's life and career and just put this book out. And by the time you hear this, I bet you anything it is a New York Times bestseller, because as I'm recording this, he was saying he was very close to hitting that milestone. So if you're a big Tupac fan, check out Jeff Pearlman's book. Question 4. And if you think you're getting away, I will prove you wrong. I'll take you all the way. Boy, just come along. Sophie Ellis-Bextor originally released that song in 2001, and more recently, covers of the song by Royal Otis have become very popular online and in their live performances. What's the name of this song? Murder on the Dance Floor. Question 5. Got to keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. What group gave us the 1976 disco hit, Boogie Nights? Heat Wave. Question 6. Mike Rutherford was a member of the band Genesis. While Genesis was on break in 1985, he went and formed another band that would also find a great deal of success, giving us songs like All I Need Is a Miracle and The Living Years. What was the name of that other band Mike Rutherford founded? Mike and the Mechanics. Question 7. The song Puttin' on the Ritz was first released in 1929. Then in 1982, a modernized synth-pop cover of the song was released. A music video for that version was played regularly on MTV, and the song became a top 10 hit in the United States. What artist gave us the 1982 cover of Puttin' on the Ritz? This is pretty obscure, but I promise you've heard this version. The answer is Taco.
Round 3.
We are already to our third and final round. Thank you so much for listening. If you're not following me online, this is your official invitation to do so. You can find me on Instagram at Joe Parisi VO. This is a mixed round. Your first question. Mr. Peanut is the advertising mascot of what snack food company? Question 2. A team of elite young skateboarders featuring Tony Hawk, Lance Mountain, Rodney Mullen, and more that was designed to showcase Powell Peralta's skateboard products. What was the name of this skateboard team? Question 3. A few years before he became known as George Costanza on Seinfeld, Jason Alexander starred in a 1992 romantic comedy film alongside Nia Peoples. The story goes that overweight Bernie, played by Jason Alexander, meets Teresa at a store. They become friends and she convinces him to join a gym. Unbeknownst to Bernie, Teresa writes about his weight issues for her thesis while they fall for each other. What is the name of this film? Question 4. Martial artist Cynthia Rothrock stars as the title character in this straight-to-video action film from 1990. You got to think back to your days wandering around the video store. Her character is a big city police officer and martial arts trainer who is forced to hand in her badge and head home to her father and the small town she grew up in. This once peaceful town is now struggling against the clutches of organized crime, and she gets plenty of opportunities to show off her martial arts skills. Again, her character's name is the name of this film. What is the name of this film? Question 5. A 1994 comedy film that Anthony Michael Hall both starred in and directed. It was his directorial debut. Also in the film, Samuel L. Jackson, Robert Downey Jr., Bobby Phillips, and Judd Nelson. The film follows Julius Caesar Magruder, a would-be rock star who makes a bet with his girlfriend's father to be able to continue dating her. Name the film. Question 6. Charlie the Tuna is the cartoon mascot for what company? And question number 7. Just how big was Blockbuster Video? This is multiple choice. At its peak, Blockbuster Video had how many stores worldwide? Here are your choices. 4,090, 5,844, 6,211, or 9,094. So again, at its peak, how many stores did Blockbuster have? 4,090, 5,844, 6,211, or 9,094. That's going to do it for round number 3. Let's check your final 7 answers. Question number 1. I love mascots of all types. Mr. Peanut is the advertising mascot of what snack food company? Planters. Question 2. A team of elite young skateboarders featuring Tony Hawk, Lance Mountain, Rodney Mullen, and more was designed to showcase Powell Peralta's skateboard products. What was the name of this skateboard team? Bones Brigade. Question number 3. A few years before he became known as George Costanza on Seinfeld, Jason Alexander starred in this 1992 romantic comedy film alongside Nia Peoples. The story goes that overweight Bernie, played by Jason Alexander, meets Teresa at a store. They become friends. She convinces him to join a gym. Unbeknownst to Bernie, Teresa writes about his weight issues for her thesis while they are falling for each other. What's the name of this film? This is definitely like a forgotten film from the early 90s. It's called I Don't Buy Kisses Anymore. If there's a genre of movies that I love to do like little deep dives on when I'm bored, it's stuff like this. These early 90s forgotten weird movies that have some people in them that you know, and then you just wonder, like, why is this completely forgotten? Was it that bad? Usually that is why, but sometimes there's more to it. Question 4. Martial artist Cynthia Rothrock stars as the title character in this straight-to-video action film from 1990. Her character is a big city police officer and martial arts trainer who is forced to hand in her badge and head home to her father in the small town she grew up in. This once peaceful town is now struggling against the clutches of organized crime, so she gets plenty of opportunities to show off her martial arts skills. Again, her character's name is the name of the film. The question, what is the name of the film? China O'Brien. Question 5. A 1994 comedy film that Anthony Michael Hall both starred in and directed. It was his directorial debut. Also in this film, Samuel L. Jackson, Robert Downey Jr., Bobby Phillips, and Judd Nelson. The film follows Julius Caesar Magruder, a would-be rock star who makes a bet with his girlfriend's father to be able to continue dating her. Name this film. The answer is Hail Caesar. And I'm going to guess that there is at least a few of you in the audience who said Johnny Be Good. So there's 3 films that Anthony Michael Hall and Robert Downey Jr. co-star in together. Hail Caesar, Johnny Be Good, and Weird Science. Those 2 were also both cast members in that bizarro season of Saturday Night Live. Yes, Robert Downey Jr., Anthony Michael Hall were regular cast members on SNL. It was season 11, 1985-1986. Question 6. Charlie the Tuna is the cartoon mascot for what company? StarKist. That mascot was rolled out back in 1961. And question 7, just how big was Blockbuster Video? This is multiple choice. At its peak, Blockbuster Video had how many stores worldwide? 4,090, 5,844, 6,211, or 9,094? The answer is 9,094 Blockbuster Videos. When did that happen? That peak came in 2004. There's another podcast I host. It's called The Odd Podcast with Joe Parisi. And if you scroll back several episodes, you're going to find a Blockbuster Video deep dive episode that we did. And I had this gentleman on that's like a business analyst, best-selling author who has written extensively and studied extensively the story of Blockbuster Video, the rise, the fall, and everything in between. Super fascinating episode. If you're into this stuff, check out The Odd Podcast with Joe Parisi. I was eventually a Blockbuster Video guy, more so when I was in high school. When I was in elementary school, when VHS rental was first really taking off, that first wave of it, I hung out in the movie department at the grocery store. In my town, we had St. Louis, we had Blockbuster. We had then Hollywood Video, I guess would have been like the second largest chain that was present here. And then the third tier would have been Family Video. I don't think I ever rented anything from Family Video. There just wasn't one close to me, so I wouldn't have had the card to rent films there. But I probably, in my renting years, rented more from the grocery store video department than anything. I'll tell you what I did when my son was, maybe 7 or 8 years old. There was still a Family Video not far from our house, and it was announced that it was finally going to be going out of business. So they had just kind of started, really marking everything down. And I loaded him up in the car and I drove him over there because he had never been in a video rental store before. Kids of that age, he's now 12, that isn't something that was a part of their life at all. So I wanted him to see it and kind of understand what that was like. So we spent an hour just wandering around through this Family Video, and I took a bunch of pictures of him looking at the shelves, and we ended up buying a couple of DVDs. And I'm so glad that I did that. So at some point way down the road, he will have those pictures. And I have those pictures now. And it was, that's the kind of guy I am. That's the kind of guy who hosts America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. and the Odd Podcast with Joe Parisi. And I have a feeling if you're still with me this far, 25 minutes into this episode, you're into this kind of stuff too. So welcome. I'm glad we have found each other. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back with another episode ASAP. Thank you for listening.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.
Breakdown.